Yeah, let's understand the accrued income and prepaid income. Yeah, the accrued income are part of adjustments in the profit and loss account. Yes, we have the accrued income because, yeah, it's an accrued income because it's an asset. It's an asset to the financial statement, it's an income to the financial statement. It's called accrued because it's a debt that is being owed by someone to another someone. So that is why it's an asset. Most times it's added back to uh, the account. Yes, it's an asset to the financial statement. It is called accrued. Any information called accrued is almost like a debt, and of course, you know you cannot throw your debtors away. So we call it accrued income, which is seen as an asset in the financial statement. Then we have the other one called the uh, prepaid income. The prepaid income is almost a payment that is made in advance. That is why it's called prepaid. You have, when you make a payment in advance, okay, it's a prepayment, and this is most times regarded as a liability. Okay, this is deducted in the financial statement, while the accrued income is added in the financial statement. Yes, so we'll also look at the accrued. We'll look at the prepaid expenses and accrued expenses. We'll talk about its similarity. Yeah. An accrued expenses is added into the financial statement, which is treated as a liability, while the accrued expenses is deducted in the financial statement, which is treated as an asset. So, having understood the accrued income, accrued expenses, either owing or prepaid, these adjustments are very, very necessary in the preparation of the profit and loss account, so that all amendments, all information must be on deck in order to properly get the accuracy of the financial statement, in order to get a clear picture of the financial statement. Yeah, we'll look at the adjustment of a closing stock in the financial statement in the preparation of a profit and loss account. Let's talk about the essence of the closing stock as part of an adjustment in the financial statement. Yeah, the closing stock must be deducted from the cost of goods available for sale. Yeah, in the preparation of the profit and loss account. Yeah, is part of the uh, actual positioning of the financial statement. It helps us to show a clear picture of the financial statement. That's the essence of displaying the closing stock as part of our adjustments. Now we'll look at the drawings by owners, how drawings are affected in the financial statement, how drawings are part of adjustment procedure. Yeah, we want to look at drawings in financial reporting. Most times, owners often take uh, part of what they sell, okay, in their businesses without making payments. Yes, the essence of this adjustment is to be able to deduct such drawings from the purchases. Yes, it helps us to show a clear picture of the financial statement. And that is why it's advisable that no matter what, if you are a owner of a business, if you are a owner of a particular uh, organization, it's not enough reason to pick items and expect that the organization accounts for it. It's reasonable to most times when you take something, you make payments. But where owners don't make payments, okay, when owners refuse to pay, there is need for adjustment, thereby deducting this adjustment from the purchases. We'll look at the depreciation of assets in the adjustment scenario. Yeah, the essence of provision for depreciation in adjusting financial statements cannot be overemphasized here. Yeah, fixed assets are part of the trading concern. Yeah, fixed assets are part of the profit and loss account. Yeah, fixed assets adjustments in terms of depreciation, depreciable amount helps us to have a clear calculation, helps us to have is an honest figure in the profit and loss account. That is why there is need that depreciation of fixed assets be accounted for. Assets which has been used, assets which usage value has been determined. So there is need for its depreciable amount to be accounted for in the profit and loss account to be able to get a clear picture, a true financial statement of the financial report. That is the essence of depreciating for our assets in profit and loss account. Now let's quickly look at the provision for bad debt, the provision for discount, the provision for debtors as well. The essence of these provisions is to be able to understand the debtors, the creditors, those who are owing, and those the organizations are also owing. The essence of adjusting for all these provisions is to be able to understand the necessary adjustments that should be made or that could be made in order to have a clear picture. Yes, the essence of provision of this adjustment in our debts, in our doubtful debt, in our bad debt. Yes, because when we have debtors, debtors in accounting are classified as those who are yet to pay off, who are yet to pay off what they owe. From debtors, we can experience what we call bad debts. Bad debts are debts that cannot be recovered. Irrecoverable debts are called bad debts. Now, what do we do to bad debts? What do we do to doubtful debts? How do we account for those who have owed and we are sure that we can no longer recover these debts? This is the adjustment we are talking about. There is need to account for all of this. There is provision. Provision has to be made in order to have a clear picture of the financial statement. That is what it's all about. We have provisions for discounts on either debtors, provisions for discount on creditors. In our calculative classes, illustrative classes, I believe we'll understand better on how this can be accounted for. I'm going to take my time to have a very clear calculation, okay, so that everybody can understand based on this explanation. Illustrative, we are going to have a good illustration, a clear illustrative example about all of these adjustments. But our next class, we shall be looking majorly about, we'll be talking about the uh, adjustments in the profit and loss account, and all of these explained earlier will be put in practical form or use so that a proper understanding can be done. Thanks for watching.